Hi Goliathon volunteer, this is Phil McFarland and I am here at Skyclimb with Paul Stone.
What's up, guys?
We're going to go over how to be a successful obstacle volunteer for Skyclimb.
Okay, so this is a rope climb obstacle. You're going to be working here with a team of people. You want one person in your team to be kind of the obstacle greeter, all right? You're letting people know they're coming up to an obstacle. It's Skyclimb, it's a rope climb obstacle. And you're also making sure they're familiar with the rules, all right? So here's the rules. You got to climb the rope and ring the bell as loudly as you can, all right? So there are bells on G1 and G2. And then on G3, you got to carry the chain up with you and use it to ring the bell. You don't have to carry the chain on the way down, but you do have to carry it on the way up. All right, so let's take a look at the obstacle. As volunteers, you're going to want to have probably somebody at each tier kind of helping, making sure they know what they're doing, what's going on here. The G1 is a rope climb where it's a rope ladder, okay? So they just have to get up a little ways and ring the bell, and they need to be able to get up there. Okay, so G1, you're allowed to get help. G2, you have the choice of 4 different ropes. 2 ropes with no knots and 2 ropes with knots. Same thing, you got to get up there and ring the bell. And you can choose either one, but you cannot get help. All right, so let me go over one thing here, okay? At this obstacle, once you start, you can't start again. So if I go up off the ground, and then I'm like, oh, I want to reposition, and I come back down, that's a failed attempt. Even though I didn't really go up very far, once I leave the ground, I've started on the obstacle. Okay, so once I go up and come back down, it's failed. All right, G3, you've got to get the chain, and you've got to climb up it. Okay, the chains are around here somewhere. There's the chain. Okay, as the volunteer, you're probably going to be placing the chain onto the participant. Okay, make sure it's comfortable, make sure they're in good shape. Again, once they start, they can't stop. They've got to go up, and they've got to take that one hand and use the chain to ring the bell. All right, they can get close, but it has to be audible. You got to be able to hear it, and it's got to ring, okay? So that's the basics of this obstacle. Once they are either successful, if they're successful, they come down, they get a band. If they're not successful, they come down, they do not get a band. But either way, they need to have their code scanned on their wristband, okay? So that we know whether they've either completed it successfully or not, okay? That's the basics. Phil, anything else I missed there?
No, I think that's it. Just make sure that all participants get recorded into the obstacle recording app, and we will be around to check on you to make sure that you are having a successful time. Thank you for being here as a volunteer, and we'll see you on the course.